Today we will be making a recipe from Sweet, the new Ottolenghi book. Tahini and halva brownies, one of my favorites. We will need 4 large eggs, 120 grams of plain flour. This time I was using white spelt flour, but any all-purpose flour will do the job. 250 grams of unsalted butter, cut into small cubes. 280 grams of castor sugar. 200 grams of halva, also cut into small cubes. 80 grams of tahini paste, half teaspoon of salt, 1 spoon of cocoa nibs to add some crunchiness, coconut flakes for decoration, 30 grams of Dutch processed cocoa powder, 250 grams of chocolate chips, 70% cocoa solid will be the best. Let's start. First, we prepare our tray. We'll use pergament paper and some butter. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius and start to make your bain-marie. We'll boil water and mix together the butter and the chocolate. We'll put them on top of the boiling water and let them melt nicely, mixing them together to get a nice smooth texture. Break the eggs, add in the sugar. We are using castor sugar for smoother texture, but any sugar will do just fine. Whisk them together. It can take between 3 to 6 minutes, depends if you're doing it by hand or with a mixer. Time to add in the chocolate. Melt it in slowly with a spatula. Remember, don't overdo it. Time to add in the solids: salt, cocoa powder, and flour. Well, it's better to mix them together and only then add them to the mess, but I was rushing a bit. Don't worry, it didn't affect the final result, the brownies still turn out amazing. Add in the cocoa nibs and the halva cubes. Mixing all together. Now it's time to move our mixture to the tray, making it nice and even. Add in the tahini paste and use a knife to make the marble texture. Time to put your brownies in the oven. It should take something around 25 minutes. Stable but still a bit gooey in the middle. Don't worry if they look a bit undercooked, they will firm as they cool down. When the brownies cool down, cut them into pieces. If you want to keep them for a bit longer, put them in the freezer, it's a good tip. Well, you can serve them with coconut flakes or without, anyhow they're just amazing. Note to self: use a bigger tray, they came out a bit too thick. Don't forget to mix the dry ingredients first. It's a great brownies recipe for friends coming over. Enjoy, guys! Liked it? Please subscribe to the channel.